everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video we are going to be making these easy shell fingerless gloves. In this crochet tutorial I show you how to make the right and the left glove, and this is what the gloves look like. They're very beautiful and they're very soft, and I will just show you what they look like. And this size was made to fit my wrist, and my size may be a little bit more different because I am a plus size woman, so it may be a little bit more different for other sizes, but all you have to do is chain a multiple of 5, and just like that they are on. To make these longer, all you have to do is keep repeating rounds 2 and 3 and make it as long as you want. For the tutorial you are going to be needing some number 4 medium worsted weight yarn. I went with Vanna's Choice, and this is by Lion's brand, and again this is a number 4 medium worsted weight yarn, and I am using the color pink. To make these gloves you will need a H8 5mm crochet hook. You will also need a yarn needle as well to tuck in those ends. And that's pretty much all you need. So let's go ahead and get started making these fingerless gloves. To begin, you are going to start off with a slip knot. And I'm going to leave a couple of inches. And I'm going to make a slip knot. To begin, chain 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have chained 26. Straighten out your foundation chain and create a circle by slip stitching the first chain, run over and pull through, and then you can kind of tug on this a little bit so you don't leave a really big hole. For round 1, chain 1 and single crochet all the way around for a total of 26, or the number amount needed for your wrist. So I have come to the end of round 1, just putting 1 single crochet all the way around. For round 2, chain 1, single crochet into the very same stitch, skip 2 single crochets, 1 and 2. Into this third stitch we are going to put 5 double crochets into the next stitch. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have our 5 double crochets right here. Skip 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, and into this stitch right here we're going to put a single crochet. Okay, so that is going to be our repeat, is skipping 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and into that next stitch put 5 double crochets. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochets, and 5 into that same stitch. After that, skip 2 single crochets, and into the third stitch put a single crochet. And that is going to be our repeat around, skipping 2 stitches, putting a 5 double crochet cluster, skipping 2 stitches again, putting a single crochet. So keep repeating this all the way around. Okay, when you come to the end, you will end with a single crochet, and you will notice that you have 1 single crochet left, meaning you have 1 stitch left. You do not want to put anything inside of there. All we will do is skip it and slip stitch to the top of the first single crochet that we made. And that is closed up for round 2. Round 3, we want to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. This counts as a double crochet. You want to then put 2 double crochets into the same stitch as the single crochet from the previous round. Yarn over and go into that stitch, putting 2 more double crochets. There's 1, 2, and into that very same stitch put another one for a total of 3, and we have our 3 double crochet cluster. We will then skip 2 double crochets, and right here in the middle of that cluster, right in the middle, we will then put a single crochet on top of that guy. Moving on, skip the next 2 double crochets, and what we want to do here into this next single crochet stitch is yarn over and put 5 double crochets into that stitch. And 5 double crochets. Skip 2 double crochets, and right here in the middle we want to again put 1 single crochet. That is going to be the repeat from here on and throughout, skipping 2 stitches, and where there is a single crochet you will put 5 double crochets. And then when it comes to the middle of the cluster, the 5 double crochet cluster, you will put a single crochet. Pretty simple. When you come to the end, you will have 3 stitches left. That will be 2 double crochets and 1 single crochet. What you want to do is put 3 double crochets into this single crochet. 1, 2, and there's 3 double crochets. We then want to slip stitch to the top of the chain 3, and that is the end of round 3. For round 4, we are going to repeat round 2, which is chain 1 and single crochet into the same stitch as the chain 1. We then want to skip 2 double crochets, and into the single crochet we want to put 5 double crochets. Skip 2 double crochets, and into the middle of this cluster put a single crochet. Skip 2 double crochets again, and into the single crochet put a 5 double crochet cluster. This will be our repeat around, skipping 2 stitches, putting our single crochet, skipping 2 stitches, and then putting 5 double crochets. Okay, so I've come to the end of the round. We have 3 stitches left, 1, 2, and 3, into this last double crochet, we want to then skip these 2 double crochets, and into this last stitch put a single crochet. Slip stitch to the first single crochet. For round 5, we are going to chain 3, 1, 2, and 3, putting 2 double crochets into the same stitch. Now I'm going to speed things up a little bit more because all we are doing is repeating round 2 and round 3. So we are going to skip 2 stitches and then put 1 single crochet into the middle of that 5 double crochet cluster. Skipping 2 stitches once again, and into this single crochet we will then put 5 double crochets. Three, 4, and is that 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 5. Okay, I'm kind of get ahead of myself. And then we are going to skip 2 double crochets, and in the middle of that 5 double crochet cluster put a single crochet. Skipping 2, and into this single crochet we will then put 5 double crochets. Okay, so let that be your repeat all the way around, and I will be back as soon as I come to the end. Okay, so I come to the end of the round of round 5, and all we are going to do is end with 3 double crochets into this last single crochet as usual. 1, 2, and 3. Close up this end of the round of round 5. We are going to slip stitch to the top of the chain 3, and we are going to repeat round 2 by chaining 1, and we are going to single crochet into that very same stitch, skipping 2 double crochets, and into this single crochet we are going to put 5 double crochets into there. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so 1 single crochet, skip 2 double crochet, 5 double crochet into this single crochet, and that is going to be the repeat around. Skip 2 double crochet and then put 1 single crochet into the middle of that 5 double crochet cluster, skipping 2 once again, and into this single crochet we'll put 5 double crochets. 1, 3, 4, and 5. Skipping 2 and putting a single crochet, skipping 2 and then jumping to the single crochet, putting 5 double crochets. So go ahead and repeat that all the way around, and we should end at the last stitch with 3 double crochets. Okay, so I've come to the end, and again we have 3 double crochets here on the bottom. We want to skip those 2 and then put a single crochet into this last stitch. Okay, and then to close this up we are going to slip stitch into the first single crochet. For round 7 we are going to repeat round 3 and chain 3, put 3 double crochets into that same stitch. Remember, the chain 3 counts, so don't put an additional stitch in there because this chain 3 counts. So we then want to skip these 2 double crochets, and into the middle of that stitch, the 3rd stitch right here, we are going to put a single crochet, skip 2 double crochets and then jump to this single crochet, putting 5 double crochets, and that's going to be the repeat around. Okay, so go ahead and repeat this around, and I'll be back as soon as I get done. At the end, we should end with this stitch, and we will end with 3 double crochets. Okay, so I've come to the end, and I'm going to jump to this single crochet right here and put 3 double crochets. And then to close this round up, slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. So for round 8, 9, and 10, we're going to repeat rounds 2 and 3, and this round is round 2, so we just chain 1 and then single crochet into the same stitch, and then skip 2 double crochets, and into the single crochet we will then put a 5 double crochet cluster. I don't know, I was gonna say $5. $5. That was weird. So yeah, you're just gonna put 5 double crochets into the stitch, and then skip 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and then into the middle of the stitch you will put a single crochet, and then in this next single crochet put 5 double crochets, and that is the repeat for round 8. So I will be back as soon as it's time to come to the end and to close up this round. Okay, so when we come to the end, we have 3 double crochets left, and what we want to do is put 1 single crochet into that very last stitch. Slip stitch to the first single crochet that we made at the beginning to close up this round. For round 9, repeat round 3 by chaining 3, putting 2 double crochets into that very first stitch with the chain 3, skipping 2 and putting 1 single crochet into the middle of that 5 double crochet cluster, skipping 2 again, and jumping to this single crochet, putting 5 double crochets into that stitch. Okay, and now we will skip 2 stitches again, 1 and 2, and then we will put a single crochet into the middle of that stitch, and then jump to the single crochet again and repeat the 5 double crochet cluster. So I'm going to finish this. As soon as I come to the end, I will be back. Okay, so when you come to the end, we should end with a total of 3 stitches. That's 2 double crochets and 1 single crochet here at the end. When it comes to the double crochet, we then want to yarn over and then put 3 double crochets into that stitch. So there's 1, 2, and 3. We want to end with 3 double crochets. And then slip stitch to the top of the chain 3. Okay, and that's the end of round 9. For round 10, we are going to chain 1, single crochet into the same stitch, skip 2 double crochets, and put 5 double crochets into this single crochet cluster. And that's going to be the repeat for round 10. Is pretty much the same thing, except we're working the opposite of the last previous row. So we started off with the single crochet, put 5 double crochets into that single crochet, and then into the middle of this 5 double crochet cluster we'll put a single crochet, skip 2 stitches again, putting 5 double crochets into the single crochet stitch, and with this round, we will end with a single crochet at the end. So go ahead and repeat this all the way around. Okay, as I stated, you will have 3 double crochets left. All you have to do is put 1 single crochet in the end and slip stitch to the top of the first single crochet. Okay, so we are jumping to round 11, and we are going to be creating the hole for our thumb. To make the hole for our thumb, chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. We will then put 2 more double crochets into this very same stitch as the chain 3 as normal. We will then skip 2 double crochets and put the single crochet in there into the middle of that 5 double crochet cluster as usual. Chain up 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We will then skip 5 stitches, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, putting a single crochet into the 5 double crochet cluster. We will continue to work around as normal now. So after the single crochet, we will put 5 double crochets into the single crochet stitch. Putting 5 double crochets, 2, 3, 4, and 5 double crochets. Skip 2 stitches, putting a single crochet, skipping 2 double crochets again, putting 5 double crochets into that single crochet again, skipping 2 double crochets and putting a single crochet, and then we will end with 3 double crochets here at this last single crochet, and then we will slip stitch to the top of the chain 3 to close up round 11. For round 12, chain 1 and single crochet into the same stitch. Skip 2 double crochets, and into this into this single crochet, we will put 5 double crochet cluster in there. Three, 4, and 5 double crochets into this 5 chain right here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to skip 2 chains, 1 and 2, and into the middle of this chain we will put a single crochet like there would be normally if we didn't put that chain there. We will then jump to the single crochet right here made, and we will then put a double crochet shell cluster there. Putting 5 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then of course skip 2 again, jump to the middle of that 5 cluster, putting a single crochet, skipping 2, jumping to the single crochet, putting 5 double crochets again. So repeat that all the way around. So this is almost like the same round as round 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then we should end with a single crochet. Okay, so we have come to the end of round 12, and right here we have 3 double crochets left. We're just going to go into that 3rd stitch, putting one single crochet, and then into the first single crochet that we made at the beginning of the round, we're going to slip stitch to that guy. And we are going to repeat round 3, and this is our last round. So this is the same, just putting a chain 3 and 2 double crochets around, and then into the next 2 stitches, skip those guys, and then in the middle put a single crochet, and then skip 2 stitches again, and into this single crochet we'll put a 5 double crochet cluster. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and then skip those 2 stitches. In the middle of that cluster put a single crochet, skipping 2 stitches into the single crochet, put 5 double crochet clusters, and that is going to be your repeat. And after that we can finish off and hide in our ends, and that is the end of the right glove. Okay, so I am finishing that off and clipping this. So this is the back side, and this is the right side, and this is what the fingerless hand glove looks like, and this is what the left hand glove looks like, not the right but the left. This is the left hand glove. It's really pretty, huh? And then the stitches are on the bottom, but you can hardly see them. They're very comfortable, very pretty. And now we are going to work on the right glove for this hand. So repeat row 1 all the way to row 10 the same way we did for the left glove. To start off round 11, we are going to repeat the same thing. And there is a tweak to it because it is like on the other side. So we are going to start off by chaining 3 for round 11. For round 11, chain 3, this counts as a double crochet. Now go into the same stitch and put 2 more double crochets inside that stitch. And we then have our 5 double crochet cluster. We then want to skip 2 double crochets, and into the middle of that 5 double crochet cluster we are going to put a single crochet. We then want to skip 2 double crochets, and into the single crochet we are going to put 5 double crochets. Okay. Skip 2 double crochets, and into the middle of that 5 double crochet cluster we're going to put a single crochet. Skipping 2 once more, jumping to this single crochet, put 5 double crochets. Skip 2 double crochets again, 1, 2, and jumping to the middle of this 5 double crochet cluster, putting a single crochet. Okay, so skip 2 double crochets again, and then put 5 double crochets into this single crochet stitch right here. Okay, so I've come towards the end, and this is going to be our last stitch before we connect to right here. So what we want to do is chain up 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we're skipping 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 stitches, and then we are going to jump to this single crochet and put 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3. There's 3 double crochets. So that is the right hole for our right hand. And now we are going to slip stitch to the top of the chain 3 to complete the end of that round. For round 12 and 13, you're going to continue what you did on the left glove, and you are going to repeat round 2 for this one, which is chain 1, single crochet into the very same stitch, skip 2 stitches, putting 5 double crochets into that single crochet, skipping 2 double crochets again, and right into the middle of that 5 double crochet cluster, put a single crochet into there. Okay, we are again going to skip 2 double crochets and jump to the single crochet right there, putting 5 double crochets inside of that stitch again. And this is going to be our repeat all the way around until we get to the end. And when we get to the end, again, we will end with a single crochet. Okay, so I've come to the end of the round, and this is going to be tricky towards the end because we have the chain 5 right here, and what we want to do is pretty much replace what we've taken away right here. And I have just ended with a single crochet in the middle of that 5 double crochet cluster. So as a single crochet, my next stitch will be a set of 5 double crochets. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And what we want to do is skip these 2 stitches right here, skip these 2 chains, and right in the middle of that 3rd stitch we are going to put, see, 1, 2, 3, we are going to put 5 double crochets into that stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So then after we put those 5 double crochets, we are going to skip these chains like they're not there at all, and we are going to put a single crochet here at the end, and that is our right glove, and this is the right side. That's how that looks. And we ended with a single crochet, and all we are going to do is close that with a slip stitch. Okay, so I am going to complete round 3 again, chaining up 3, putting 2 double crochets into that same stitch, skipping 2 double crochets and putting 1 single crochet for round 13. And it's going to be the same round, like I said, as round 3, skipping 2 double crochets, putting 5 double crochets into that single crochet, skipping 2 double crochets, putting a single crochet into the middle, skipping 2 double crochets, and putting 5 double crochets into that single crochet, skipping 2 double crochets and putting a single crochet, skipping 2 stitches again, and we are going to jump to the single crochet, putting 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 double crochets, skipping 2 double crochets into the middle of this cluster, putting a single crochet, and skipping 2 double crochets, and into this last stitch where the single crochet is, we're going to put 3 double crochets into that stitch, and then we can slip stitch to the top of the chain 3 and finish off and just weave in our ends. So go ahead and close this round with a slip stitch. Okay, chain 1, finish off, and there is our right glove. Okay, so there is our easy fingerless shell gloves. These are so warm, and I hope you guys really enjoyed this. It's very soft, it's very easy, very beginner friendly. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial and very helpful. And there is our finished fingerless gloves. And also, do not forget to subscribe if you haven't. I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye guys.